Hello there, you dirty rascal. We're back again. It's Monday. We've got 5 billion events as per usual. So we're going to be going through all the new stuff that's out. Of course, we've got a fresh bottomless dungeon week, which is going to be giving us tons of ancient tickets. We have the Peppermint Lane solo event, and we have the special roll your dice event. So the first one I'm going to go into is the roll your dice event, because technically you would have the chance of getting yourself the legendary chevalier dragon from this event, so this may be a hotly contested event. And essentially it says spend ember stones in the dragon's dice event to win awesome rewards. So if you've been stacking up ember stones, you're going to have a major advantage during this event. So if we click participate, we have the first milestone. If you spend 14,000, you'll get 3,000 ember stones back. Then we've got at 35,000, you can get yourself 35 ancient tickets, and then at 70,000 you can get yourself the fluffy dragon, which is whatever. Main thing is most people are going to be going for that main reward, and you can see that people have already spent 70,000 because either they've been stacking or they just bought all of them. So that is the first event. The second one that we've got is Peppermint Lane here, which, like I said, is a regular, good old-fashioned solo event, and in this event you will get yourself bonus ember stones as well, which will help you in that other event. So how do you win? Or how do you beat solo events and get yourself a candy cane dragon? If you want to get that tier 7 reward, you just do the quest at the bottom. So we've got collect gold, feed dragons, and breed hybrids. So collect gold, and then hatch a new dragon if you don't want to waste any of your food. Go and pop them into a habitat. And then you go and feed them up. Let's not forget that you've also got the Dragon's Dice event ongoing at the same time here. So you're going to have about 5 billion different pop-ups happening. You do that, and then for breeding hybrids, this is where it's going to get a little bit more annoying, because you need to be getting the points for the Dragon's Dice event and also the hybrid breeding for this event. So it's starting to get a lot more complicated, and you see they've put a sale on for the second breeding den, because you basically will need this if you want to do everything properly, but I'm not going to do it because I refuse. And of course we've also got the new Dragon of the Week and the new Dragon of the Month. If you do end up breeding the Dragon of the Month, it is going to put your breeding behind massively. But as you may or may not already know, I don't care. So I'm going to do it anyway. So that is how you make your progress in Peppermint Lane, and you just do all the quests until eventually you finish it off on tier 8. Pretty simple stuff, just follow the quest, do what it says, and you'll be Gucci. So, then, we have the bottomless dungeon week. I barely did anything last week, not gonna lie. So, of course, with it being a new week, we have a new dungeon shop. In it you can get the robot dragon, you can get some ancient tickets, which I think this deal is pretty... it's okay for the value. You can get VIP tickets in exchange for dungeon currency, which I actually really like as well. And then, apart from that, there's relics of hatching, which might be pretty useful, especially with all of this other hatching and stuff going on, so I'm going to buy those as well. You can get some food, which I don't think is really worth it. Pieces of the Apocalypse, this might be worth it depending on how close you are to finishing it. And that is the gist of the dungeon offers this week. So, this is the beautiful little boy that we have available in the bottomless dungeon this week, the Moosey Dragon. So, he's a wind, plant, and shadow epic. He's actually not a bad epic, say if you are someone that doesn't really have any epic dragons, maybe you don't have a shadow epic yet. He's actually really not bad having that plant and shadow split. So, I think he's actually a pretty good dragon overall for newer players. So, you have a chance of getting him out of any chest that you open this week. Of course, if you open up the higher tier chests, you will have a higher chance of getting him. That's how it always works. But, you know, it's just going to be regular old dungeon week. Do your first reset, do your second reset, and keep going and going and going and going, getting as many points as you possibly can. And that is the general gist of it all. So what do we want to be doing here? Defeat 4 dragons with a weak attack, or defeat 2 dragons with 1 blow 3 times. I kind of want to do the defeating with a weak attack first, while we have the opportunity to do it. But you see, I'm sick of the dungeon giving me all these defeat quests right at the beginning. Why you gotta do this to me, game? Just give me some nice perform 15 normal attacks. That's what I like to see, not any of this defeating BS. that forces me to go up to the higher tiers of dragons. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But at least we've got fire and we've got plant and we've got wind, so we've got a varied range of attacks that we can use. But alas, it's just going to be regular old dungeon grinding. Along with all of this stuff this week, you will also see a lot of stuff in bundles, because they're trying to sell everything that they can. So dungeon ember stones, I should say, are on sale. I believe gems right now are on sale. I believe the clam is either still on sale or it was on the weekend. So there are lots of different bundles and sales going on, so I highly suggest you checking them every single day. And also take into account the fact that, screw you with your energy, dude. That, depending on region, you may get some offers that other people can't get. Because it has happened before in DML where certain regions are only offered a deal and others aren't. Doesn't happen all that often, but when it does, people get really confused and they're like, why did he get a deal and I didn't? So if any of that does happen, you know, just let everyone else know that you've got an exclusive deal and you can flex on everyone. You should feel pretty good about it, really. But for now, I'm just letting all of these dragons defeat our squad. That's all I'm doing. It's very sad. Very, very sad indeed. It's like, even with his boosted stats now, we're not killing anything. Super duper sad. But we're barely going to get any points this time around because we can't complete these quests that they've set us. Thank you very much for that, game. I appreciate you so much. But, you know, they did go through it as well. If you haven't heard already, there will be a calendar event for the Snowman Dragon. So you need to be logging in for the whole month if you want to get him. Well, I think it's like 14 or 15 days total that you have to be logging in for, but, you know, calendar events, they give you bonuses anyway if you log in pretty much every day, so just log in every day if you can. And then it'll keep you on pace for it, and you get yourself a free epic, which isn't going to be too bad. Not too shabby-wabby. So, we've got all of that. We may have a Christmas-themed soul event at one point. Maybe we'll have a castle event, who knows. At this point, I'm just waiting to find out. Because we're just going to be out of the ancient event in like a week. And then after that, who knows what's going to happen. Could have any number of events coming for us. Because just because the ancient event's over, it doesn't mean that everything is over. It's just like DML is an endless onslaught of events at this point. So just expect it to never cease. What, you wanted a break after a month of straight events? Very funny, very funny. No, you don't get that here. No, that's not how DML works anymore. You know, back in my day when I was a little girl, they only used to have events every 2 weeks. Now look at it. Now look at it. It's just endless. Never stops. There's an event here, an event there, and an event that links to this, an event that links to that, and a bundle that helps you with this event, and then a different bundle that helps with a different event. I can't even keep track anymore. Like, some days I just have to take a break away from DML and not even think about it. That's why sometimes there's a little slight gap in the uploads, because it's like, nope, I'm not doing DML today. I'm not even logging in for the resets. It's not worth my time. Because sometimes you just need to chill. And that's the point that I'm at. I feel like I'll die if I don't take breaks away from these endless amounts of events. Because no matter how much you say to yourself, it's not stressing you out. All of these timers, they will stress you out. Because that's what timers do. They just make you more stressed. Because they make you adhere to time frames, and it just stresses out everyone. Having arbitrary time frames thrown on you. So sometimes just take a break, just stand back, and don't worry about it. But yeah, remember that we are getting tons of ancient tickets this week in the bottomless dungeon, which means that you're probably not going to get a whole lot of actual dungeon currency. So if you're running low on dungeon currency, well, good luck to you. You probably should have done that last week. I mean, we're at 1800 now. We're certainly getting low on the old on the old currency here, but let's hope it doesn't keep going like that. So you see, we've done all of that stuff, and now we still have the Dragon's Dice stuff to do. So, there is stuff that will keep you going for quite a while, but it's the fact that you've still got to be logging in, like, all the time to do it, and, you know, we've got cooldowns for this back again. See, we could skip ahead this feeding dragons. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fall for it. Don't spend your gems on stupid stuff if you can help it. It is just not worth it. I mean, how many of you are actually going to be logging in to fully complete that solo event that we've got there? Probably a vast majority of you will not be logging in and completing that event because, one, it's boring AF, and two, you will be getting Ember Stones from it, which will help you in the Dragon's Dice event and the other random leaderboard event that we've got going, but the benefits are not that great, to be honest. Yeah, sure, every time you get an ancient chest, it could be a molim. Yeah, well, every time I have to log in to do one of the stupid resets, it also gnaws away at my remaining sanity. So you've got to balance the two, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that's that one done. Skis, and then back to Dragon's Dice. Collect gold. Fine, let's go back. Collect our gold. And our new quest is collect 5 rare keys. It's like the exact kind of quest that you really don't want to see. Whenever it's like, collect rare keys, it's like they're useless apart from the extra currency that it gives you back. Because when you've already got the Flame Dragon, it actually gives you quite a major benefit to getting that extra stuff. Can't I roll a 2 here? Can we roll a 2? I guess we're not going to get a purple here, are we? We're not going to get the purple that we want. A 6? No, I don't want a 6. Maybe if I'd have gone one further and then gone with a 6, this would have worked out fine, but... You see, this is an example of what it's like trying to re-roll for a 2. You see, you could sit here for all of this time, just trying and trying and trying to get the exact number that you want. And now we'll try and re-roll for a 3. There we go, we got lucky that time. But it's like if you're trying to re-roll for a very specific number, sometimes the game just does not want to cooperate. So you can't bank on the game just being nice and giving you the exact thing that you want. Because it's dice rolling. You're gonna get unlucky sometimes. It's just the way that it is. And then people trying to make guides saying, yeah, well, if you re-roll once, then you re-roll again, and then you re-roll the 3rd time. If you do that, then you'll get lucky and you'll get the thing that you want. The odds are so stacked against you because it's a 1 in 6 or a... You're rolling 2 dice, a 1 in 6, 1 in 6. Every single time. The odds are not great for you if you're trying to follow some set formula or strat. It just doesn't work. So that's why I've not bothered with the event. Because when you start doing some of the calcs, how likely you are to get Pokra for free, or how likely you are to get Molim out of a big piece, or how likely you are to get a dice roll that'll take you onto the exact tiles, you realise how unlikely it actually is. So for now, I'm just going to open up all of our chests. Hope that we can get some gemmies out of it. What is this, a blue chest? Yeah, we get back to our blue chest. Gem? 6 gems. There we go. Wonderful. See, if you're just nice to it, it will comply with you. So, we've got this bundle here for the extra den. We have Ember Stones on sale, like I said before. Which, well, they've put the shrine back on sale. You know why they've done that? They've done that for the people that want to get the bonus, whatsamahoo-has, the milestone rewards. So that feels pretty bad for everyone that took the deal on originally, doesn't it? Because now they've just put it on sale again. You thought you were getting a limited time deal. You'd have to be stupid to believe that. Anyway, we've got that going on. Then we've got more Ember deals in here. Like this one here, $25 bundle for 10,000, 125 gems, and 30,000 dungeon currency. It's not worth it. None of it's worth it, damn it. And then we have this bundle here for the touchdown, $5 for him, 75, 675,000 food, and 1,500 episodes. It's not worth it. None of it is. It's all trying to get you to spend your beautiful money. Then we've got this bundle here for 999 gems. We'll get you a Pixel Dragon and a Legendary Habitat. When we've got Ancients coming out, this isn't worth it anymore. There you go. I've basically shown you in about 2 seconds that all of this random garbage is not worth it. Thank you for my TED talk. Actually, no, what? Screw it. We're here. I'm going to open this chest. I don't even care. Boom, boom, balloom. Oh, look, we got nothing. Who could have predicted that? Definitely not me. Let's do it again. Boom. Oh, look, we got singular pieces of popcorn. Yeah, it's almost like I'm a fortune teller. That I could tell you that the likelihood of us getting any value out of any of that is, like, close to 0. Wow. Wow, I must be absolutely psychic. No, this is why people watch me. Only I could know something so ahead of time like that. It's definitely got nothing to do with calculating how likely it is for something to happen. Wow. Wow. I hate these games sometimes. Stupid RNG, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, little Fico. Do something about it. Anyway. Like I said, those are all of the new events that have come out today. We do have more coming out soon. We've got the new Dragon of the Week, all of that stuff. Could have gone through that on Friday. Didn't really want to, so we're here now. We've got all of these events to do. I wish you the best of luck. Don't overdo it. If you're ruining your sleepy schedule to do these events, you're an idiot. Thank you for listening. Adios.